Leaders, yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Happy freedom, happy freedom, hello freedom. You know, a little bit of accessories in your cupboard. Suddenly, all the whole life very happy.
Welcome back, Anita. Welcome back to your
Yes,
home. Now I'm seeing the familiar background.
breathe, everybody, breathe. Fresh air.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Welcome everyone back to our Voices of Courage Asia YouTube channel, and this is the Courage to Be You series. Right. We are doing this live chat, lunchtime live chat, based on the Courage Blueprint, which is the Courage to Be You. Yes. So, Anita, have you taken your lunch? It's lunchtime.
No, this is more important than lunch. And if I don't eat
Oh,
for 10
wow.
days, if I don't eat for 10 days, I'm a very happy person. I lose weight.
Okay.
Yes.
I love your necklace, by the way.
I
Yeah.
know. It has a little story to it. We have to thank our community leader, Fion. It's her lobang,
Oh,
it's her friends. But what happened when we wanted to buy it was Nicole and I wanted the same one, but I got it first because my finger was faster. But the
faster.
best part is, the person we bought it from delivered it to Nicole, so Nicole had to deliver to me. So anyway, we got amazing community leaders, and why I'm mentioning Nicole is because guess what?
Mm.
What's happening Friday? We will talk what happening Friday about Nicole.
Oh, yes. We are
Yeah.
having a session on the courage to build your mental resilience together with Nicole Tay. Yeah, and we are
Yes.
going to have a very experiential event. That of course we're going to be educated about, all the strategies and tips and the natural remedies, to actually um, strategies to build your mental resilience, right?
Yes.
So, but that's for Friday. But
Yes, for Friday.
today, yes. So it's
Before we go
all
on,
about,
before
yeah.
we go on, Friday is at 111 Somerset. We repeat that, but why is
Mm.
important? Nicole is going to, show you, feel. You're going to have the practical live session. But today we have who, Lilian?
Yes, today we have a very special guest. All right, and she has appeared on our show before, so we want to welcome her back again, and that is none other than
Okay.
Grace. Hello, Grace. Hello, can you hear us?
Sorry, I can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything. Um, you are. We can hear you clearly. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to increase your
Your
when
volume.
you log into StreamYard, do you allow audio? Okay, I'm gonna put in the chat. She said she can't hear anything and we're talking, right? Very clever we are. Let me text you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
text
All
you.
right. While you text her,
Check your phone.
yeah.
Check.
Mm. Check your phone. Check your phone. Check your phone. Right. This is so you can see this is real life happening. Yeah. Okay. So now while Anita is working with Grace on her audio, now let me just share with you a recap a little bit about what this show is all about. We have started the Courage to Be You series in the effort to educate ourselves, empower ourselves with all the tips and strategies to build our mental resilience and emotional well-being. Okay, so this is all based on my Courage Blueprint. Uh, it's a lifelong journey, right? Because everything starts with you, and the blueprint will actually progress
Can you hear me?
towards
Yes, we can
body.
hear
Can
you.
you hear
Yes,
me?
we can hear you now.
I
Yes,
can't
Yeah.
hear you.
now you can't hear us. Do you want to increase your volume?
Grace, look. Grace, Grace. She can't hear me. Right? What am I calling her name for? Calling her name in vain. But never mind. We'll put Grace out first. Just remove her for
Yeah,
a while. She's so
yes.
pretty.
Well, she's,
Okay.
oh,
While she's
yes,
figuring out.
yeah. Okay, so as I was saying, based on the Courage Blueprint, yes, it is a blueprint to help us in our personal growth and development. So we have started from the core, which is you, and we are moving out to the next circle, the next domain, which includes the body, mind, and the spirit. Okay, so we are right now in the domain of the body. That's why the previous episode we have been talking about the physical body, right? And topics like your health, your eating patterns, right? And your lifestyle, how you take care of yourself. So we are moving into the area of self-care now, still in the realm of the domain of the body, where last episode we have Carol. She is a life coach and confidence coach, and she shared about image, right? How does image affects our confidence as well, right? As much as we not, how would I put this? As much as we, because most common voices that women tell ourselves is, when we take care of ourselves, when we try to dress up, look nice, there's another voice that will come and tell us, oh, don't be vain, and it will associate to vanity. Yeah. So which is very self-sabotaging, it's an unhealthy thought, yeah, that we want to capture that and reframe it, because taking care of yourself, looking presentable, looking good is a positive things that you will want to is something that you do to love yourself and take care of yourself, right? Yeah. So that's where we left off. And today, with Grace, we are planning to actually talk about the beauty and wellness aspect, because in this society right now, do we actually agree that there are a lot of current beauty and wellness products that contains a lot of chemicals? So I can definitely resonate with that. Everything seems to be containing chemicals, right? And that is Anita, do you
I
have
mean, I mean, I like to expand this for this. How many of us, when we go to buy branded, or let's say let's go branded, even Sephora level. I'm not putting down Sephora level, but how many of us
maybe
actually do?
let's not name names.
Yeah, let's not name. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just anyway. Anyway, how many of us, when we go buy beauty products, wherever it is, do actually read the label or what the content is?
I don't read labels.
I
I'm
don't read
guilty of that.
labels.
I don't
I'm
read
guilty.
the label.
No, first of all, why I don't read label? One, the font size so small. Okay, it is so small I can't read. It's like font size 2 or something like that. And secondly, the names of the ingredients are Greek to me. There are a lot of numbers, a lot of scientific name. A lot of us just go in, get a product that we need, either for our skin or our eyes, our eyeliner. We don't read our product. And then I think we've been so conditioned to the point where we feel that, oh yeah, we just go and buy, convenient, right? And now with payless society, tap, 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 you pay. And then you slap it on your face. And then, acne, we go Guardian, buy an acne cream. Do we read the labels? And it's, as us, right, the mentality we have is, do we question? And sometimes we wonder, is there an alternative? Is that a chemical? And we always feel that if we pay big price, it means it's very good.
Right.
And,
I mean, talking about chemicals, my son, he has very sensitive skin since young, since birth.
Yeah.
So, and basically he has eczema, right?
yes.
So any products, home toiletries, home care products, that contains strong chemicals will cause a horrendous breakout. Yeah. It will cause a horrendous breakout, and it is very torturing because he, as young as a month old, he suffered the breakouts, the breakout of eczema from scalp to toe. And I feel very helpless that I basically went into OCD as in, like, I'll make sure the whole environment is clean. I will wash the clothes in hot water, 40 degrees Celsius. And I mean,
you burn the clothes.
course,
You didn't wash the clothes, you burned the clothes.
and I mopped the floor. I have mopped the floor with hot water as well. with hot water, and I put
Just
Dettol.
plain hot water with Dettol.
No, with
Okay.
Dettol, yeah. And
Okay.
actually with Dettol, it's also chemical.
Ta-da! Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is true. We never thought of alternative. Like example, okay, since you're talking about Dettol, right? An example of alternative is vinegar, soda
Ah,
bicarb,
right.
even lime or lemon
Mm,
juice, just to give the fragrance a bit, you know. And we never
right.
realized that with lemon, right, or lime, it actually repels in us ants.
Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Haha.
mean, recent years, only
Yes,
recent years,
yes.
I learned about all these, natural remedies. Yeah,
Mm.
and one of the things that I learned is essential oil. Yeah.
Yes.
So with I learned that certain like tea green, right? They call it tea green, or yeah, it's actually a natural oil that actually will repel insects as well, and it's not
Yeah.
only good for um, healing pimples.
No, but it's true, right? We never. I don't know. You know, our grandmother's time. Let's go back our grandparents' time, or even our parents' time, right? I mean, I don't. I remember my grandma. I don't remember seeing a lot of. I don't remember seeing my grandma. Okay, in the 70s and in the or in the 70s. Never seeing her having chemicals stored. You know, when you renovate your kitchen, right? Don't you have special cabinet just to put all your chemical products, your
Mm,
detergent lah, your things to mop your floor. And I don't remember seeing her having that. And the
yeah.
house is clean. The house
Okay.
is clean. And
So
then
did you ask her for her natural remedy?
yeah,
Oh.
she said water is good enough. And then every month she make us as children, right? 'Cause I live with my grandma. Remove the furniture, and those is minimalist, right? Remove the
Mm.
furniture, a good soap, any soap, and she just make us brush the floor, and then we don't really brush the floor. We used to slide on our chest, slide across the floor. We help her wash that way, but your house is clean. I don't remember any of us, a little bit of sniffles and little bit of, you know, we were so resilient. We were so resilient. I think the reason why COVID never happened during that time is because we didn't have all these chemicals and stuff like that. So now going back, right? Going back, I can see the benefit of going back to earth, going
Mm.
back to natural, you
Mm.
know, and putting on your fact, like recently, I mean, you all know I traveled and I contributed to Singapore economy by staying 14 days in their choice of destination and residence. And you'll be surprised, on the plane, thanks to Nicole, right? Thanks to Nicole, who
Mm.
gave us the little samples. And it's true. It's true. A little bit of essential oil, just put it in my mask. I could breathe. And guess what's the name of the product? Breathe. And it really, honestly, it really does. How do you say? Somebody mask. I don't know about you. It feels very Cantonese, very kok. It's like suffocating. And
Mhm.
it made the journey, and we walked a lot, right? We walked about 20,000 steps a day, and it just made it so pleasant. Going back to natural, knowing that what you're putting on your body, your face, you know, it aligns with your body and it aligns with your life also. And it just
Right.
make you feel all better suddenly. You're just like, oh, I feel so good mentally. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to experiment. Hello? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to experiment something here so that Grace can hear us.
Oh,
So,
okay.
all right. So there is no echo, right? Okay.
No.
Yeah. So, Grace, are you ready? Yeah. Can you look into the camera and I'm going to bring you on? You can hear me, right? You can.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Grace, can you just tilt down your phone? Yeah, then we can see you. Yes. You see? You
Respond
see?
to that.
Yes,
Right. When
Ask
I
her to
mean this
tilt the
call
camera.
is
Yes. Hi.
right. So this way you can hear me and you can hear Anita. You can hear both of us.
yes.
Okay, very good. Now if you look into the screen, yeah, our questions for today, the first question for today is actually, do you think our current beauty and wellness products contain a lot of chemicals?
Uh, yes. Okay, so most of them do have a lot of chemicals, and it's good to read the labels.
Yeah, talking about labels, we were right on track just now while you were, trying to sort out your audio. Yeah, we talk about labels that, I'm guilty of not reading the labels.
Font
Yeah.
size 2, cannot read. Font size 2.
Sorry, my phone seems to be working. Uh,
Okay, I will bring you on via your phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we can put this off now.
Hi, Grace. Can you hear? Okay,
Okay.
Grace, you want to log out from your computer? You want to shut down your computer?
Okay. Because there's echo, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
can hear my whole ancestor talking to me. Wonderful. Welcome, Grace. Grace, going back to our question. Yeah. What do
Right.
you think? I want to ask you also why is it a habitual thing? I mean, you're a beauty expert and you decide to go all natural and you definitely advocate for that. But why do consumer like us, like me, guilty of not reading the labels when we buy our products? And we just go and just grab and go conveniently.
I think that there's no education about this area. Yeah, and nobody teaches that. So it's for me. I only realized it when I had my first kid, 18. No, when I was pregnant 18 years ago.
Right.
You knew
So
this 18 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought 6 months.
She doesn't look like she has an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
You
oldest
look
is
18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Before we
why?
proceed any further,
Yeah.
Grace, can you introduce yourself? Yeah. What do you do? Yeah. What is your expertise here?
Yeah, so I'm a mother of 4. So, and what do I do? Currently, I'm a freelance trainer. So I teach in the beauty aspects. Yeah, like facial, skincare, eyebrows, lashes, and all that. Yeah. So
So you're
currently doing.
a beauty expert, beauty and wellness expert.
I'm still learning. Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of to learn in the beauty industry. So, so if we go back to the chemical issue, so it started 18 years ago.
Right. So the next question that we are very curious is, then what is the keyword in this niche industry, and why is it so important about not chemical free, right? The keyword here is chemical free. If you correct me if I'm wrong.
Actually, I realized there are some debate regarding this chemical word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, because it depends on how you want to look at the word. Okay, some they see the word chemical as in like toxins, things that are bad for your skin. Another group of people, they see chemicals as, like H2O, that kind of chemicals. And yes, a lot of ingredients are made by chemicals, even natural products. Yeah. Okay, so I gave it a lot of thought actually, and I thought maybe it should be toxins free.
So what's the difference between toxins and chemical?
Well, chemicals anything that's made of molecules and atoms and
Yes.
but Yeah, and natural synthetic stuff both are made of chemicals actually, right?
You're talking
Yeah,
about
so
the chemical compound, right? You're talking about,
yes, yes,
okay, you're
yes.
talking
So
about the compound. Okay.
yeah, so some people read it as that way, if you know what I mean. And
Right.
then they start arguing that, hey, natural stuffs are chemicals too.
Okay, if we bring science into the picture, right? When you study chemistry, yeah,
Yes,
you say H2O, that's what, hydrogen and oxygen, and that's
Yes.
yes, yes, yes,
yeah. Okay,
yes,
I get where you are going with this. Yeah.
yeah.
So how do we differentiate between a toxic, what's a toxic, I mean, in a product and it's toxic? How do we know it's toxic?
Mm.
Um. Okay, how I learn Okay, there is a website called Environmental Working Group from the US, and they have a whole list. They actually they are a non-profit organization. I mean, not. I'm trying to I mean, in fact, in class, I teach my students this as well. So if you want to know whether your products are clean or not, whether the ingredient is clean or not, you can go to EWG and you can check the ingredient out.
Right.
So
Ah,
0 means very safe and 10 means high risk.
I
Right.
see.
Right.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So okay.
it makes things a lot easier.
Right.
Hmm.
So what is the key word that we should be looking out for in this case now?
Actually,
Is there any key word that we should be looking out when we're reading labels?
I would avoid parabens,
Mm.
as many as possible. And yeah, because parabens has been linked to cancer, and they are linked to yeah, to being a carcinogenic ingredient.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
so
see.
I am
and
nodding my head as if I understand
Yeah,
those.
I was about to go, Lilian not hate, ISO not hate. I don't want to ask a stupid question. Is what is paraben?
okay.
Okay, today I
So
student. Give
just
me an
make me
example
English at
of
the
a
moment.
product that has paraben. Me, Lilian, not like very clever.
Wow.
Like that. Give
Well, that's
one
very
product.
tough because okay, but I'm not supposed to bring up names, the
No,
brand
no,
names, right?
don't give
Yeah.
brand names. No, they give products. Example, like okay, I got a lipstick on, okay,
Mm.
and it can be bought anywhere. Okay, that's a hint already. Okay, anywhere. It's mass produced. Has it got paraben?
Most of them has, because they need preservatives to keep it on the
Ah,
shelf for a long period of time.
I
Yeah.
understand.
So products with no preservatives, they cannot last long and they cannot be displayed on the shelf, you see.
Ah. So
So
Yeah.
then,
take an example. Sorry.
yeah. So how do we? I mean, in this case, then how do we make sure that um, what we put on does not contain paraben?
Okay, yeah, you have to read the ingredient list. Okay,
Do you
usually
yeah, usually paraben is there chemical name for it or
Or
compound
is it
name for it?
yeah, there are a lot of names. Okay, do you want me to read out to you?
Maybe just
probably
one
just a couple? No need to
couple
be.
examples. So we
Yeah.
all like after this show we feel very educated. So I want to feel smart after this. I want
Maybe
to
like
feel
a chemist.
intelligent. Like I can go around and go, C54, the HO10 is paraben. I want to Singlish.
No, 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 okay. There are a lot of names. Usually, wait, let me. Okay, you have propyl paraben.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's and on EWG, right, it's number 9.
Oh, okay. So
Okay,
that's
and
very high risk.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So when we talk about high risk, it can be carcinogenic. It can affect our reproductive system. It can affect our immunity.
Mm.
It can cause allergies. So that means very high risk.
Right, right. So
Yeah.
the reason we are asking you this question is because, knowing that our courage blueprint, we want to
Yeah.
talk about taking care of ourselves, the courage to be ourselves. And one of the areas is to take care of ourselves. And our self includes our body, right? So I know you are, very passionate into self-care, to loving yourself, as especially in all this area about non-toxic living and lifestyle. Yeah, so that's why you're the best person that we would like to, interrogate.
Interrogate.
Yeah, with all our queries and our doubts. Yeah. So then, Grace, what are some of the common mistakes that people make? Um, when it comes to buying products and buying products in for lifestyle.
Um, I think firstly, there's the labeling issue. Some manufacturers are very, very misleading.
Hmm.
Okay, they write a very big word, organic, and then you think that the whole product is organic, but actually
Right.
it's not. Maybe it's only one ingredient, and the ingredient maybe only like 2% or 0.05%.
Okay. So there's some truth, but not totally the truth.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Mm.
So and another thing is a lot of ladies, because it's not easy to read the labels, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they tend to not be bothered about it.
Mhm.
Okay, and and they will just look into the effectiveness of the product, what it can do for you, without looking into the ingredients.
Right.
Mm.
So I think it still boils down. It sounds to me that it still boils down to reading the labels, right? The
Mm.
ingredients on the labels.
But having said that, I read the company as well, the company mission, the
Yeah,
vision. Yeah,
I agree with you.
because
Yeah.
yeah, some of them they can, they can be dishonest about the ingredients on the ingredients list as well.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
it's not regulated, right? Like for
Yes.
example, it's not regulated because at one time I know I'm swaying this, but giving you an analogy of McDonald's in the US, your nuggets, right? Uh,
Mm.
McDonald's was not how do you say regulated, meaning that they don't have to name what's in your nuggets. They can put chicken, but chicken could be only 2% of the entire product. The other 98% we do not know. So
Yeah.
so it's not regulated. Most of the food is not regulated. Let's go down cosmetic. And going back to EWG, I'll just scrolling the website. It is a very easy website to navigate, and I'm shocked. I put in big names, okay? And a lot of your big names are having a point of 7 and above in terms of their
Yes.
scaling.
Yeah.
So it is maybe if we don't know how to read labels, maybe I mean I really thank you for this. Maybe we should be responsible, right? I like what Lillian always says about our blueprint, right? About class living, about being responsible, taking charge, taking control of your life. And maybe just before you go and buy, say I need to buy a lipstick and it's XYZ brand, just Google it. EWG, just you can even search by brand name. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, wow. Okay, they are very smart. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming by.
So the name maybe we can share with our audience, right? This is the website that Grace is talking about, right? Did I get it right? Yeah, EWG.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can check out the website and then be educated about this whole topic about toxic and reading labels, right? Yeah. I think the whole objective is also to create awareness. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
like you mentioned, one of the common mistakes that most people make is just seeing the word organic and then we just go, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, without reading
Yeah.
the specific ingredients on the label. Yeah. And that's how indirectly we are not taking care of our body. We are not taking care of ourselves. That's why symptoms like skin problems and stuff start manifesting after prolonged use of such chemicals or toxic ingredients. Right?
Yeah, the accumulation actually. Yeah, because some ladies they will argue, they will say, "Oh, but it's very little, and it's approved, the approved percentage in the product." Yes, it is, but a woman like us, we use more than 20 products on our body every day. A lipstick, foundation, eyeshadow, the cleanser, toner, scrub, mask.
Yeah, right. We
Yeah.
never realize.
Yeah, and you accumulate everything.
Hair as well, right? Hair
Because
products.
it gets absorbed, because our skin, example, like people say, oh, you must put essence, you must put this, because they say, oh, it absorbs, the skin absorbs, and if it can penetrate our skin, it means anything you put can penetrate our skin, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
rubbish
can
in, rubbish out.
penetrate. Yeah, just how much percentage, depending on how healthy your skin is.
Yeah,
But
so
it does get into our skin.
yeah, it does
You
get
are-
into our system, right? Into our blood system eventually, right? Of course.
Yes, it does. Yes.
And then if you accumulate it over, I'm only 21, so if you get 21, yeah.
Yeah, we are all 18 and 21.
Yeah, I said Lillian. Lillian is about 35, maybe older.
Yeah, I'm happy to stay here at 30. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, it does. I mean, you think about it, small percentage over time, it's an exponential amount, isn't it?
Yes, and it's very hard to get rid of from our body.
Oh, why is that?
As it is actually scientifically proven that all these preservatives, right, once it's accumulated in the body, our body finds it very hard to get rid of it. Yeah. So that is why, we have, like, due to modernization, a lot of skin irritation issues, eczema. Yeah, because it's not able to detox properly from our, urinary system and all that. It comes out from our skin.
Right.
Hence the pimple, the acne, and all the redness.
Yes. Eczema. Yeah, breakouts. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, because it's trying to come out.
Yeah, it has to come out somewhere, right?
Yes, correct.
So, Grace, can you share with our audience like three tips that our audience can learn to live maybe we should say non-toxic, a healthier lifestyle? Because now that we are being educated, the difference between chemical free and non-toxic or toxic. Yeah. 3 tips for our audience.
Okay. Okay. Firstly, I think you should learn some common toxins. The names. Okay. Like, for example, just now one I mentioned paraben. Okay. So you can actually go EWG. They will give you a whole list of the different names of paraben. They have different structures, so the names are different as well.
Okay. Right.
And secondly, don't really believe the label 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. In reading
Yes.
label.
Do your homework and check out on the product. When it says organic, go to the back and find out, is it really everything is organic or only one? And and the third tip is check what is the preservatives they are using and what fillers are they filling in with the product.
Fillers.
Fillers.
Yes.
We're learning another thing here.
See Lillian is intelligent, that's why she doesn't ask this kind of question. What is fillers? I'm sorry, I think of aircon filler. What is filler?
Not the Botox and the filler.
Oh, trust me, this skin will thank some Botox one day. Yeah. What do
Okay,
you mean
so
fillers?
to make the product more bulky, Okay, companies, manufacturers, they add in fillers that are unnecessary for your skin to make the product look big, look more, to increase the
Oh,
amount. Yeah,
the volume.
it happens everywhere. Even our liquid detergent, our powder detergent for our clothes.
Yes, that one I know. They add in a lot of fillers. That one I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, so even for skincare, they add in as well. And it's unnecessary for our skin.
Okay.
It can even cause irritations.
Wow. Okay. So that's a lot of knowledge there, to yeah. But at least now we learn about paraben. We learn the website EWG where we can find out more, right? And then we also learn about these fillers, right? Look out for fillers. Yeah. But how do
Yep.
you look out for fillers?
Okay, it's not easily acquired. Okay, when you look at labels long enough, you will find out. You will start to recognize them. It's very hard to go through like, okay, this one is a filler. Oh, that one is a filler. It's very tough.
An
They go
Yeah.
to
example?
classes, right? And if they attend your classes, and then they learn
Mm.
from you. They will get familiarized. That you can
Yeah,
point
yeah.
to them. Yeah. So these probably have fillers or no fillers.
Yeah,
Do you
correct.
during your classes?
Sorry?
Do you give tips like that during your classes?
Yes, I do. Yeah. But you mostly students are very overwhelmed. Like like what on earth can I use then?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
my next question.
yeah. So
Right.
maybe can you give a practical example? Example, if I want to wash my face, let's go back
Mm.
to basic. Let's not talk about lipstick. If I want to wash my face, what is the alternative besides going to EWG and then pick a product that is number one and number two? For example, is there anything natural? Because you advocate natural.
Yes. I mean, I do use a few brands that are natural, so I use them. And yeah, and recently I'm also promoting them to my to end consumers as well on my Instagram. Uh yeah, so those the funny thing is, sometimes my clients, they tell me, hey, anything you use, Grace, I know it's safe. So because they know that I am very, very, very particular, and I read, and if there's any ingredient too scientific or too Latiny that I don't understand, I will go and research and find out what are they. And then yeah. So they tell me, hey, Grace, save me the trouble. Whatever you use, I will use. Whatever you
Ah,
tell me you use, I will use. So I do carry like two brands on my IG. And I mean, I just changed the name, so it's very, very new. Yeah. But if you are interested, you can contact me there for classes, and then to get updated on the products that are actually quite good, very, very clean. In fact, one of the range that I recently brought in is actually EW verified,
Oh, that's
meaning yes. So EWG does verify products, those that are clean, and then they will put under their EWG verified product list.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so this is the link, Grace Instagram link where you can find out more about what she do, what she does, and yeah, and just connect with her. We will also include this link in the description of this video, so you can connect with Grace through her Instagram. Right. So Grace, one final tip. I think we only got two out from you. Can you give us one more, one last tip? Besides, uh, don't just be, don't be so innocent and ignorant about seeing the word organic. Yeah, and then just go for it, right? And
Yes.
then also reading the labels read the ingredients in the labels. One more tip that you can share with our audience to live a toxic-free, healthier lifestyle. How can we do that at home? Maybe you start with the home front.
I
I know
think
you have
it's
kids, right? 4 kids. A lot of us have kids.
yeah. Okay. DIY your own products.
Yeah, how do you DIY your own product? Okay.
Do you do
Yes.
that a lot at home?
Yeah. I do that a lot. And sometimes I have requests for to make a bulk, and to so that they can actually give away as Christmas gifts.
Oh,
Yeah, like Mother's Day. Yeah, sometimes my neighbor texts me, oh, can I have how many of this, and then I will make them.
Right. Yeah. So
It's just
we
by
are
the way.
October, right? Yeah, can start planning for your Christmas gift. Yeah. Yeah. So we
Yes.
hope we come up with some package for Christmas gift. Make it easy for us.
Oh yes. Yeah, I think I should start planning. And yeah, so one way of another the third tip is, when you make your own, you know what goes into your product, you know the quality of ingredients that goes into your product, you can control everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very yeah, because like what we eat, we can control what we eat.
exactly.
We
Yeah.
select the food that we eat, so we can definitely also select the ingredients that we want to splash on our body.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
most of our faith, right? I mean, like, some of us are not blessed to be 18, like Lillian, she's, not 18, not like me, 21. So, but it's true. I mean, like, I like what Lillian said. We take so much care about the weight, the way we want to look slim, and watch our carbs, watch our intake, watch our fried food, but we never sometimes give a second thought on the lipstick we put, on the little eyeliner, or the face wash.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean,
Right. So on that note, thank you so much, Grace, for coming on, to share with us your expertise, your knowledge and your experience. So great tips, for those of you who miss out on the 3 tips, you can watch the replay, right,
Yeah.
where Grace shared about the 3 tips and a little bit about the educating about chemical free and toxic, as well as the EWG website that you definitely want to check out. So,
Yeah.
Grace, any last words for the audience?
Well, thank you for having me here. Yeah, it's definitely not easy to start, and don't be in a rush. Okay, I'm going to throw everything away. Okay, yeah. Change one by one. Okay, maybe your household. The most poisonous thing in the household, just for your info, is the air fresheners. Okay, it can anything that gives the air fresheners, like anything that is like wax stuff, or I don't want to name brands. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, or even those that you're spraying at home, the commercial available ones, they contain so many chemicals that I don't have a single bottle at home, so I make my own. I make my own room fresheners and all that.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. It's
And
all
what is
matter
the
of
one ingredient
re-educating.
that you use in that production?
Sorry.
What is that
What
one
do I use?
ingredient that you use in those production of your the DIY products?
Essential oils.
Okay. Recently, I being educated and come to appreciate essential oil. Yeah,
Same here.
have
Yes.
a
Okay,
whole
okay. Lillian's gonna bring to
quite a number of them. Yeah, it all started because it really calms my son's eczema. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I thought that's why I thought, oh no, what kind of mother am I? What have I've tried so many different products. Yeah. And one thing that
It
I
is.
didn't really take into dive deep in is reading the labels, the ingredients. Yeah. And going natural. Yeah. So that's something that it has come to my awareness, and I also want to join in the advocates for natural products.
Agreed. And I just
Welcome,
mop my
welcome.
floor with chemical products. Alamak. Okay,
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Our legs, the sole of feet, absorb a lot of what we wash our floor with.
yeah.
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 So
So,
I'm also very, very careful.
yeah. No,
Like what I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of education needed.
yes.
Yeah, so a lot of us are not educated in this specific topic. Yeah, and therefore suffering the consequences of consuming all these products or using this a lot of toxic chemicals products. Yeah. So thank you once again, Grace, for sharing with us your
Yeah,
knowledge.
always a sweetie like you. You're so smart. No, Grace is just so resourceful. 18 years ago, she realized I'm gonna do this for myself. I'm gonna do this for my kids. So
Yeah.
Grace, really kudos to you. Do come back anytime. Okay, you're most
We'd love
welcome.
to have you back again and
Yeah.
again on the show.
Yeah, please do come back and share wealth of it. I mean, you never know, right? You could be the answer. No, the answer today you gave your 3 tips could be exactly the same answer another mother needs outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just leave with one story? Just very
Yes.
short story.
Go ahead. Share your story.
So because just now we were on the topic of the floor detergent, right? Okay, so my friend's dog had very, very bad skin issues, and she was using the commercially available floor detergent to mop the floor. So when she was educated, she decided to change to a natural one, really natural. The ingredients all checked out, everything safe. Her dog's skin issues went away.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it went away shortly after, within a month, it went away. So
Okay. Well,
she spent a lot of money at the vet and it didn't help. Okay. But when she changed her floor detergent, the skin issues went away.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I just want to leave this story to let you all know that actually our skin is really very powerful. It's the biggest organ in our body, and let's take care of it.
yeah. I mean, that reinforces the whole topic for today. Yeah, the whole objective of our this lunchtime chat show. Yeah, is really to take the courage to be you, and one of the ways is to take care of yourself, and that includes your body, right? Okay. So, Anita, I think we have some announcements also, right?
Of course, talking about natural, which how do you say, Grace advocates, and also we advocate. I mean, I like what Grace says about the skin, but we have a talk this Friday in TripleOne Somerset. Okay, come to Orchard, come to Somerset. We have a topic called Courage to Build Mental Resilience. Lilian will be talking about mental resilience in these trying times. And guess what? We have Nicole coming to talk about the using of essential oils to complement, all natural, to complement mental resilience. It is free. Come and visit us at 7 o'clock. And also next Tuesday is our monthly empowerment meeting. Okay, we're having it in 2 portals, via Zoom or via live. So do go to our Women of Courage Asia website and register. We have 2 amazing speakers. We have Vivian Yap, who is a social media Instagram advocate, almost 10,000 followers, still beautiful and still so amazing. She's going to talk about growing your online business. Okay, definitely this is the time you want to learn from her. And then we got the ever so beautiful, ever so kind and gracious, not Grace, but Lynette, okay, who is be sharing her story of courage, okay, being a sailor's wife. So being a sailor's wife, you want to know whether the life is on the sea or on the rocks and how she handled it. So on that note, that's the 2 announcements.
Right. Thank you so much, Anita. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining us for this lunchtime chat every Tuesday and Thursday. So we will continue with we are still at the topic on the body, right? So next
we have
session,
Lynette.
Lynette, yes.
She's going to talk about business ethics, talking about body language.
Yes.
Okay, talking about body language. Are you comfortable? How do you present yourself when you're in a group, in a public? You know, do you behave like me, or you behave poised and
Right.
control like Lillian and Grace?
Okay. Thank you so much. I think thanks for sharing so much, and then we look forward to your more sharing from you, Grace. Yeah, we'll
Yes.
definitely invite you back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking forward to seeing you again soon. All right. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Grace. Yeah.